I think that it's Heelan's commitment to excellence on and off the field. Heelan not only has always put a wonderful product on the field, not just in football, but across the board in all their different sports, but Heelan also spends a lot of time on developing the total person and developing young men and women that will go on to become leaders in our communities wherever they might move and go. People that are committed to the Catholic and Christian tradition of helping their fellow man and being servant leaders. And Heelan helped my sister and I and my wife, all graduates, go out and help our communities and reach out to others who are less fortunate. And that is one thing that Heelan does. It's the faith element that's so important. It's that statue right back there of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ that's meant all the difference in my life, and it will mean the difference in these young men's life. And that's the message I'm excited to preach and to continue to preach, is the message of Jesus Christ and serving others here at Bishop Heelan.
How much is Coach Jansen, how much advice has he given you? Obviously, you're very close.
Coach Jansen, if there's a Mount Rushmore of football, he's on it. And I will go to Coach for any and all things. I've already called him about advice. Coach is the all-time winningest coach in Sioux City. He's a guaranteed Hall of Famer. He is a two-time state title winner, a multiple state runner-up. There is no better. And to be able to call him mentor and friend I am humbled. I am humbled. Coach brought me back over here to Heelan. There is not enough words to thank Coach. I've always appreciated him both as an athlete and as a person. If Coach taught me one thing, it's being humble. So being on his staff the last 2 years, Coach let us coach. He hired us, he let us do our job, good or bad, and Coach always trusted us and let us do our thing and was always there to guide us on and off the field. And anybody who knows Roger, he doesn't put on airs. He is truly one of the good people that you can ever be around. So once again, I cannot say enough good things about Coach.
How much has Roger told you about the players, and how much communication have you had with the players so
far? Since I'm already have been the head track coach and been here the last couple of years, I'm very connected with the players, have relationships already with them. I mean it, I love these guys. I am honored and privileged to be their coach. I will work very hard for them. And again, as far as Coach Jansen goes, he has an open phone 24/7. The irony is we're both neighbors, so I can actually bother him in person, but he's always open and always has been throughout my coaching career. He has been there and helped me along the way, along with many others who have been part of the Heelan tradition and family. So again, I am very, very thankful and humbled to be part of the Heelan family of coaches, which are some of the best that Siouxland's ever had.
Okay, you talked about off the field, on the field. Obviously, Heelan's not used to 2 and 7 seasons. How quickly can you get back to the place that they want to be?
Well, my main focus is not, as hard as it is, not to be results oriented. I'm going to take a page from many of the greats, but like PJ Fleck, what he did at Western Michigan and Minnesota, he focuses on the process and on the culture, and that's what I want to focus on, and I believe the results will take care of themselves. So as far as wins and losses, I'm not sure how that'll all go. I'd love to sit here and say next year, we're going to go out and be state champs and do all that sort of thing. But in the end, those things you can't carry with. 5 years from now, people forget we forget who won the Super Bowl last year or 2 years ago. What matters is the kind of people we turn out. So I want to focus on the process. PJ Fleck talks about rowing the boat, keeping the oar in the water after he lost his child, him and his wife. And that's what I want to do here. I want to teach the young men to keep their oar in the water, to keep the boat rowing, to moving in the right direction, to building people of character. And if we do that, wins and losses will take care of themselves. But that's what we have to focus on, is the process. Being positive, being upbeat, being focused on the Heelan tradition, not on the field, but also off. If I learned one thing from Coach Ryan, while Coach Ryan is a genius on the field, Coach Ryan, the secret to Morningside, I hope he doesn't, the secret to Morningside's off the field. What Coach Ryan does with his athletes off the field is second to none. His character program that he takes them through is phenomenal. And having been part of that, in learning from him, there is no smarter man when it comes to football than Coach Steve Ryan. But the best thing about Coach Ryan, he is truly a Christian man who loves his players, cares about people, and he taught me a lot of good things when I was at Morningside. But his character development is second to none anywhere in the country.